Ekalalal Wahawad Yahweh Shem Yoshai Bashem Kwakudash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of great men, stone that rule and teach well. Peace and salutations to the brothers on the four corners of this earth, pushing this word in truth and in sincerity. So, Brother Mazaki, we're done a short video. I mean, Shabbat Shalom to the Akim over there once again. Yeah. So we go get straight into it. Alright. It says Oklahoma top court rejects case by Black Wall Street race massacre survivors. Right, y'all could go look up Black Wall Street, see what it is about. Well, I mean, some of it is going to come out in this article. Alright, it's Oklahoma's highest court on Wednesday, which is this June 12th, dismissed a lawsuit by the last two known living survivors of the Tulsa race massacre in 1921. If my math is correct, that is over 100 years ago, coming in 2024, that 103 years ago. Right? Seeking reparations for the violence and destruction that resulted in the deaths of hundreds of black people. You understand? We know that Jake is the so-called black Negroes, you know what I mean? The so-called Negroes. I did say the Oklahoma Supreme Court upheld a judge's decision last year to dismiss the case, saying the state's public nuisance law could not be relied upon to address the lingering consequences of unjust, violent, and tragic moments of our history. It is estimated that as many as 300 people, most of them black, died on May 31st, 1921, when a large white mob overwhelmed Tulsa's Greenwood neighborhood, a wealthy community nicknamed Black Wall Street. Yeah, because there is where blacks had their own community, they had their own schools, churches, hospitals, banks, so on and so forth. I think they have a movie about it. It does have a movie about it, as a matter of fact. Yeah, you could do your research on it. It's just one of the massacres, right? Or one of the more recent ones, I should say. It says lawyers for Leslie Benningfield Randall, 109. Look how old she is. So that when she was 6. Wow. And Viola Fletcher, 110, argued the city of Tulsa and others through the massacre created a public nuisance of racial disparities, economic inequalities, and trauma that needed to be abated. Alright, let's say they, alongside a third massacre survivor who died while the case was pending, Fletcher's brother Hugh Van Ellis, contended the effects of the massacre continue to be felt today, and that the city and others should be forced to compensate victims, replace buildings, and return land to the black community. Alright, but Justice Dustin Rowe wrote that while the plaintiff's grievances are legitimate, they do not fall within the scope of our state's public nuisance statute, which was limited to problems involving criminal or property-based conflicts. Yeah, but they burned the community to the ground though. As a property-based, wow. It says the continuing blight alleged within the Greenwood community born out of the massacre implicates generational societal inequalities, which is correct, that can be resolved by policymakers, not the courts, wrote Rowe, and an appointee of Republican Governor Gms.S.O.T.E. Okay. 7 other justices joined Rowe's opinion, while a ninth, Justice James Edmondson, partially dissented. Lawyers for the plaintiffs did not respond immediately to requests for comment. The Greenwood area had a population of over 10,000 black residents at the time when racial segregation was strict. And the Ku Klux Klan had strong membership in Oklahoma. The massacre began after this black man had grabbed his arm in an elevator. In an elevator in a downtown commercial building, according to an account by the National Endowment for the Humanities. Police arrested the man whom the Tulsa Tribune then reported had tried to assault the woman. say while residents surrounded the courthouse demanding the man be handed over, a white man tried to disarm a black World War One veteran, and a shot rang out, torching touching off violence, in which 35 blocks of Greenwood were destroyed. This that and that's a property-based offense. I think that with the article in there. What make me read this article is just to show you, hey, up to now, they're still not paying for the crimes, right? And you know what? I didn't have this one right down, but I will get it still. Go to the book of Job 9 and 24. Right, it says what? It says the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where who is he? Yeah, the world is theirs. The world is theirs, boy. They could do what they want to us, and they're doing what they want to us. And the only hope we have is Yahweh Basham Yahushai. And the only hope. And the same way they say, a lot of black people died then. A lot of our people are going to die in the time to come. By the hand of Esau Edom and by the hand of Basham Yahushai, because they will side with the beast. They will side with Esau Edom. Yes, and they're going to side with this revised Roman system. And that will be the downfall. They're already blinded by it. You know? They're already blinded by it. And hey, these people are not for us. We just got some precepts on it and we go close out. You know, just another quick one. Yeah, Isaiah 14 and 21. It says, prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers. You understand? Yeah, and that is what the fathers did over 100 years ago. Did, as I say, one of the most recent massacres. Massacres as in where it was like a racial massacre. Right? Not just one of the, you know what I mean? I hope you all look at the wrong idea. You understand? Hopefully you two do take them on video for using that word, but shit, that is what it is. And a news article, right? So yeah, you understand? And they still can't get justice over 100 years later. So slavery and niggas still owe reparations. The so-called white man, he not here to help nobody but himself. By any means necessary, in here what they say, what it is without the statute. It is outside of the lines of the statute, because the statute is based on criminal and property. Dog, that was a criminal act to burn down the people's place. That was not, what if that is not a criminal act, then what is? But then again, it is given into the hands of the wicked, right? That's why Yahweh Shem Yeshai say, well, prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities. You understand? Yeah. Prepare slaughter for them. And that time is coming. That time is coming. That time for them to repay the debt is coming. Alright? Now let me go to the book of Obadiah. I'll start from verse, I think I could take it from 9. Point is in 10. It says, I was like to 10. I will just go straight to the point. It says, thy brother Jacob's shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. Yeah. For then he was talking to Esau, because Jacob only had one brother, which was Esau. Well, he didn't only have one brother, Salakia. That was his twin brother, I should say. It's like Ishmael is also his brother through his father. His father had Ishmael, Salakia. Right? He had other brothers. However, this whole chapter, this whole thing is dedicated to Esau. Right? The twin brother. That's why he say, for the violence against us, shame shall cover him. That's why we see all the truths about him being exposed now. That's why certain platforms they want to take down, because why the information has become so prevalent about all the dark and dirty deeds, right, coming to light. Alright. The elites dark and dirty deeds coming to light. You know. That's why they'll be cut off. The Most will cut them off utterly after they serve the captivity. And to the camps that saying that they could be saved, or they are going to be freed, or somehow they're going to not be, you know what I mean, utterly wiped out. Hey, y'all have a place with them. Y'all could go hand in hand with them into the lake of fire, yo. And that is where all you're going to go. Right? We'll get the book back into the book of Isaiah, chapter 33 and verse 1. It says, woe to thee that spoilest, and thou was not spoiled, and dealest treacherously, and they dealt not treacherously with thee. When thou shalt cease to spoil, thou shalt be spoiled. And when thou shalt make an end to deal treacherously, they shall deal treacherously with thee. Yeah, they will deal treacherously with you. Then the so-called allies will deal treacherously with you. The ones that you bullied, in the book of Joel, let the weak say, I am strong. Yeah, that's what's going on now. We have nations rising up against America now. You understand? They are capable of rising up against them now. And that is what they're doing. Alright? That's what going on. You know? Because what they deal treacherously. And nobody dealt treacherously with them. You know, E.S.O.T.E them does get now. Now let me get this last precept. You know what? Nah, let me get the next precept. That precept before I bring that precept because a lot of people go think it's too harsh. It's mm, Revelation 13 and 10, it says, He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here's the patience and the faith of the saints here. He that kill and lead in captivity will be killed and led into captivity. Right? Um so another precept in the book of Numbers. Why am I not getting it? Must have something on this. Mm, Alright. Numbers 35 and 33 it says, And ye shall take no satisfaction for him that is fled to the city of Salakia. This go straight. Okay. It says, So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it. You understand? So for all the people who slaughtered them blacks in the city of Tulsa, no amount of money could buy back, could bring reparation but blood. That's why I brought out the Isaiah Isaiah 14 and 21. Yes, and that is our reparation. Our reparation, as they say today, back in blood, literally. Yes, and that thus said the Lord, that is not no threat, that is not no, you know what I mean, no affiliate and no gang or nothing. That is thus said the Lord. You understand? He's a man of war, you know. And his get back will be immaculate. That is just in modern day terms, but his revenge will be immaculate. They say immaculate conception, well, immaculate vengeance. Right? Same way, because why? Because they killed with the sword, so they must be killed by the sword. They led into captivity, so they must be led into captivity. You understand? Eye for an eye, the law stands still today. Right? I'm gonna go back in the book of Revelation 14, and this goes out to the camps preaching anything other than our doctrine that states what that may not states that the scriptures, anything other than the scriptures, you understand, would state that Esau Edom will go into slavery, and after slavery they will be annihilated. Anything else is going against the scriptures, right? Is Revelation 14 and from 9 it says, And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, If any man worship the beast and his mark, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of power, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. And the smoke of their torment ascendeth up forever and ever, and they have no rest day nor night. Worship an image, and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name, yeah, will be tormented. Will be As I said before, you all walk hand in hand into the lake of fire with them, right? Right, for preaching that BS. Alright, so with that, I hope it was edifying through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yoshai. Once again, Kalalal Wahawadla, Yahweh Hashem Yoshai, Hashem Kakodash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule and teach well. Peace and salutations to the brothers on the four corners of this earth, pushing this word in truth and in sincerity. I'm Brother Manatazak, once again, saying Shalom. Until next time.